Microsoft announces 13 new games for the Xbox Series X. The internet reacts negatively, and an Xbox executive basically says they could have done a better job. There's a lot here to talk about, so let's get into it. What is going on, everybody? Randall Thor19, the man with the million, back again with another video. Hope everyone's having a great start to the weekend. If you could do me a big favor, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. It means a lot to me. Thank you, guys. As I'm sure you're very aware, Microsoft put on their first look at next-gen Xbox Series X gameplay yesterday by showcasing 13 new games coming to the platform, a few of them exclusive, but there was a very clear lack of gameplay that caused the internet to kind of react very negatively towards this Inside Xbox showcase. Drop by any of the official streams that Xbox did, and you'll notice that either the like to dislike ratio is about 50%, or perhaps a little bit more lopsided in the dislike section. Polls on Twitter, like the one from Jeff Keighley, basically say, hey, most people thought it was an underwhelming show. Now, personally, I liked what was shown. I actually thought it was the best Inside Xbox ever. There was a bunch of games here that I actually am looking forward to play, which I'll talk about in a minute. However, I also realized that Microsoft did hype this up a little bit too much. They tweeted things like tomorrow changes the game. The whole idea of the first look at Xbox Series X gameplay got people really excited. Maybe they were expecting too much. And that's kind of what Aaron Greenberg had to respond to yesterday on Twitter by saying this: had we not said anything and just shown May Inside Xbox show like we did last month, I suspect reactions might have been different. Clearly, we've set some wrong expectations, and that's on us. We appreciate all the feedback and can assure you we will take it all in and learn as a team. Now, that's honestly great to hear because, as I mentioned, the showcase, in my opinion, was good. It was just that people's expectations were clearly in the stratosphere, and that's something that Microsoft mismanaged. When you talk about first look gameplay and you show off Madden NFL 21 that literally had 2 seconds of gameplay, people are gonna get pissed off. And when your big game, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, the main course of the stream, the reason why the majority of people tuned in to check it out, when that game shows a 2-minute trailer of absolute nothing, well, yeah, people are going to react very negatively. And I do feel that if Assassin's Creed Valhalla showed a bit more actual gameplay demo, the stream and this event would have been looked upon much more positively than what it is right now. But of course, Xbox understands this. They see that they marketed it wrong, and honestly, they have to knock this out of the park for July. So I'm kind of grateful that they went through this, that they know when you say gameplay, people expect to see it. Because when we come to July and you're showcasing Halo Infinite, just releasing a 2-minute trailer isn't going to cut it. So Aaron Greenberg and the marketing team at Xbox can take all this feedback and know that the fans want to see a lengthy blowout of Halo Infinite and all the first-party games that Microsoft is working on. Now, for my personal thoughts on the stream, I thought it was good when you look at it separated from the idea of a first look. There are about 5 or 6 games that I thought looked cool. However, they didn't really look like next-generation games. In fact, the entire stream kind of undersold the idea of Xbox Series X. I want to see kind of a demonstration of ray tracing on in a game versus off. I want to see what the SSD can do for load times and fast travel. So as a stream showcasing the first look of gameplay for Series X, it failed in that regard, in my opinion. But as a stream announcing a whole bunch of new games, it succeeded. For instance, Bright Memory Infinite, the game that started the showcase off, I really liked it. It's kind of got a fusion of Titanfall meets Crisis, where you kind of run along the walls using big swords. That game looked incredible. I also really enjoyed Call of the Sea, kind of giving me some Sea of Thieves vibes, but more of a walking simulator, kind of puzzle adventure. I thought that was cool. Chorus, Everspace, space shooter, I thought was very interesting. The Ascent, which is a cyberpunk twin stick shooter, definitely caught my attention. And then of course there's Scorn, which is like an H.R. Geiger inspired, I don't even know, like alien game. It's got some weird phallic tendencies when you look at some of the artwork. Is that a penis? I'm not really sure. Second Extinction, which is basically Left 4 Dead with dinosaurs. That looked amazing, and it's probably the closest we're ever going to get to a new Dino Crisis. And The Medium, the new game by Bloober Team, looked incredible, and you kind of slip in between different dimensions or worlds. Those are the games that I was really excited about. The other ones, and not so much. Dirt 5, not a big fan of Dirt. I have Forza Horizon for my racing needs. Scarlet Nexus, I'm not really big into anime, and I really don't like Bandai Namco games. Vampire the Masquerade Bloodline 2 didn't really look interesting, and in fact, it almost looked like a 360 game, or at least an early Xbox One game. Yakuza Like a Dragon, not a big fan of the franchise. I know this is like the 7th one. People talk very highly of it, but I just didn't really care. And then, of course, you have Madden NFL 21, which was a whole load of absolute nothing, 2 seconds of gameplay. Don't care about Madden. And the biggest disappointment of the entire show, Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I wanted to see gameplay so bad, but I saw nothing. It was a basic bait and switch by Ubisoft, and I don't really put a lot of blame on Microsoft for this one. Xbox can only showcase the trailers and stuff that third party gives them. The only blame I'll put on Xbox is for maybe overhyping the show and calling it a first look at gameplay for Xbox Series X. So there you go, guys. My thoughts on the show. Aaron Greenberg's response saying that they clearly set some wrong expectations. Let me know what you think about all this in the comments below. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button, share this out on social media, or tell a friend about the channel. And if you want to be notified immediately when I drop new videos, make sure you hit the notification bell. Thank you guys so much for watching. I greatly appreciate it. And I'll see everybody in the next video. Later, guys.